Hey guys, it's TheLugia3, and I just got back from camp, well, a few days ago, but I lost my webcam. Now I finally found it, and now my Wi-Fi is working again. So I have a really good battle that I just got last night. It was against Pokemon Wiz 5, and I lost 2-0, but it was still a very great battle. So here it is. And turn this off and put on the music. So I go into my Crobat and I go for the U-turn, and this does about half damage. I'm really happy about that. Or it does more than half. So now I'm going to go into my Hydreigon because I think it's going to use a psychic attack so I can avoid it. But nonetheless, it goes for the Reflect. I don't know why. I could have taken it out, but now it goes for Light Screen, and now I'm kind of pissed. So I use Flamethrower, predicting to switch into Ferrothorn to block the Dragon attack, but I guess not. So now he goes into his Conkeldurr, predicting the Dark attack. I go for the Dark Pulse, and not very effective. And now I'm kind of fucked because he's going to use a fighting attack, so I have to get out. And I will go into my Crobat, but he goes for a Bulk Up. See, if this were my Conkeldurr, and I predicted the switch into the Flying type, I'd just use Stone Edge and take it out, but I guess he doesn't know Stone Edge. So now I go for the Brave Bird. This is the only thing I can do. I don't really want to go for the U-turn. I just want to see how much it does. It does a good amount, even though he bulk ups. Because, and then I realized he knows Payback. And that's just as bad as Stone Edge. So now he's going to take me, or he's going to get me close. So this is going to be a hard one to take out. It's similar to my Conkeldurr, but not quite. So I get it down, and I die from recoil. And he knows I'm going to die from recoil, so he goes for another Bulk Up. That was a good move on his part. So this guy, from what I could tell at this point of the battle, this guy's a really good battler. He's making some good predictions, using some bulk ups, some reflects and light screens, with the light clay, obviously. So now I'm just going to go for Dragon Pulse, and I get the crit. That's all I wanted. I wanted the crit. I knew I could take it out, and I prayed for the crit there. If I didn't get a crit, the battle would be over. Now he goes into his Latios. And I could keep Dragon Pulsing, but to no avail, he's faster than me. Which I didn't expect. My Hydreigon's pretty fast. And that Dragon Pulse is going to take me out. And now I have devised the perfect strategy to take out this Latios. Now the Reflect wears off, but I still go into my special Milotic. You guys have not seen this Milotic yet. This is the first battle I've ever used it in. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. Watch this. Just watch this. Watch. Alright, it does a good amount. But, Mirror Coat, you're dead. Bye-bye. Yeah. So I guess you guys have to watch out for that. This is my special Milotic holding a Flame Orb because I want to take advantage of its ability, which is Marvel Scale. When it is has a status condition, its defense raises by 1.5. So I have the moves Mirror Coat and Recover that I've used so far. So now my defense on this is pretty high already. It's like 200. It's almost max. It's like 200 something. 290, something like that. And now it's over 400, and my special defense is like 300 something. So the only problem is the burn. But it does less because it's a water type and it's a burn. So I go for the surf. I just want to see what I can do. And it leech seeds me, which I guess is a good idea, because it knows that it's all physical, so I can't really use the mirror coat. So I'm going to do, this is like basically will be, if I keep my load in, this will be a stall war because I can keep using the cover. But so now I go into my Electivire. I waste the air balloon, I have nothing else to do. And it goes for the curse again. So this is a cursing Ferrothorn. And I thought this would know Gyro Ball because its speed is falling, and the lower the speed, the more power it does. But it turns out this is actually a Power Whip. I have no idea why, but... So, double super effective, it still does half damage with 2 curses, so that's pretty good. Now it goes for the Power Whip. I was predicting the Gyro Ball, but nonetheless, it'll still take me out and pop my air balloon. So that's an odd set. I haven't seen that before. I've usually seen like with the Gyro Ball, I've seen Curse, but I haven't seen Power Whip. So, now I go into my Cobalion, and I use Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is a move that is not affected by the other Pokemon's stat changes, so it will still do a very good amount of damage, even with 2 curses. I probably should have gone into that in hindsight, but I wanted to take it out with Fire Punch, see how much we do. Now he goes into his Haxorus. This Pokemon, I hate this Pokemon. Because 2 times already since I've gotten back from camp, I faced this thing with a Dragon Dance Outrage. And my Salamence is also a Dragon Dance Outrage. But, of course, he gets the Dragon Dance in before me. So, because I was predicting the Earthquake, but he goes for the Dragon Dance. Now my Salamence is done. So I figured there's no point. Now it's over because these things are so annoying. The reason why I picked Salamence to do the Outrage Dragon Dance over Haxorus is because Salamence is faster. So in those tight situations where you can't use a Dragon Dance, Salamence will be able to outspeed most dragons. So now he goes for the Outrage again. And that doesn't quite take me out. It doesn't do a amount of damage, and now he has the Lumberry, of course. And so does my Salamence. My Salamence probably is the same set as this. Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake. I don't know what the 4th move is. The 4th move doesn't really matter, but I go for the Sacred Sword. And that does a lot of damage. But now he goes for the Earthquake. And that is going to take me out. So now it is 3 against 1, with his Espeon at low HP, and he has not used his Volcarona yet. So now I go into my last Pokemon, and it's basically over. Even with Marvel Scale, it can't survive this. But since it has so much defense, it does survive with 7 HP, Ice Beam, and I take it out. But the problem with Marvel Scale is you have to be in a status condition, and the best one for Milotic is Burn, so every turn you lose HP. So that was the one problem with the Marvel Scale. So that was a very good battle. Pokemon was 5. I'll battle you again soon, and I'll see you guys later.